And Griffith Unicom, this is 158 Sierra Quebec, ready to check, please.
Loud and clear.
Thank you.
Full traffic 4 Mike Alpha left, downwind, 9er bolt.
I pushed this air thing in, right? That's what we wanted?
Yeah, you might, I think it works better if you just crack it a little bit.
Okay.
That was the trick.
Right there?
Perfect.
Alright.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking we won't do too many things on the way to Valpo just because get the heater to work for a little bit.
Yeah, stay warm.
Yeah.
It's a nice thing.
I think it really did it when we shut down the left engine.
Go.
So maybe we'll just try to shut down the right.
Or even while we're shutting down in or something, turn the heater off for that time. And then once we get both engines back up and go, and then turn it back on.
Yeah.
I think that load difference, it must be, I don't know why it pops it off, but
Absolutely.
just as long as we both remember to do it. Got 40 in this tank, 40 in this tank.
Perfect.
Well, a little bit more than 40, but this is right above the line.
Alright. Feeling comfortable in the airplane now?
Yeah, a lot more than the first time, obviously. At first, it's like jumping in another new airplane that you got.
Oh yeah.
All the different stuff, but. Alrighty. For takeoff, seatbelt and shoulder hardness check. That's check. Parking brake set. Radios check. Flight instruments set. Fuel selectors on. Flight controls free and correct. Flaps check operation. Just keep going. I gotta learn to get that thing on a little better.
Yeah, I think you gotta stop it a little bit before 10 if you're gonna
kind of touch. There we go. And then 20. Likes to take off on you. Pretty soon you're riding with full flaps. Okay, trim set for takeoff. There. Throttles to 22. And the first one we're checking the governors, right?
That's correct.
And then the second time we're going to be checking so that they feather out.
Correct.
Okay. Alright, up to 22, holding the brakes here.
Full traffic 4 Mike Alpha. Northwest, hold.
Holding as much as I can here, but seems to be sliding a little bit. Okay, got the 22. Exercise the props. All right, and then magnetos. And for the right engine, magneto, right magneto, and back to bolt. Carburetor check. And throttle to 15. Alright. And this 8 times. And we're going to be watching for the manifold and your cylinder pressure.
What are we watching for?
What's that?
What are we watching for? Rejects.
Manifold.
What's it gonna do?
It's going to rise a little bit.
Okay.
And then we're looking for the oil pressure.
Okay.
It should drop a little bit.
Sure.
ground. And then the, what is the third thing that I'm forgetting?
Really easy. Dropping RPM.
Dropping RPM, yeah. Okay. So here we go. Back. Goes up, that goes down. Now oil. That. Don't move very much today. One more. Okay. Go ahead and bring these back to idle. Alright, now auxiliary fuel pumps check they're on. They are on. Doors and windows are secure. Brake released. Engine instrument check. Alright, take the runway. We got clearance received. Approach in clear. Lights on. Transponder to alt. And PG align with runway. Then time of takeoff. And then normal takeoff is elevator control neutral position, mixtures and propeller control verify full forward, brake set until full power is obtained. Power set full throttle 2700 RPM. Engine instruments check, rotate at 71. Landing gear up after positive rate is obtained. Airspeed for VY 85. If we have engine failure on takeoff, we're still on the ground. We're gonna go pull the power completely back and abort takeoff. If we take off and we're out of usable runway and the engine goes out, then we're going to go forward, and then identify if with that engine, well, up with the flaps and up with the gear first. Then identify, verify, and then go ahead and feather this. Whichever one's the dead one.
So if how do you know you have a? Let's say we're taking off. We're rolling down the runway. How do we know we have an engine failure?
We're probably gonna get a pull to the direction of whatever the dead engine is. It's gonna yank us. Like if the critical engine went out, we're gonna pull right to the left. So the best thing to do is yank that power really quick on both of them. Just pull them both right back.
Engine failure or loss of direction. It could be a blown tire. You don't know, but as long as you get that power back, you'll stop.
Okay.
And then after takeoff, we rotate. But let's say we still have 4,000 feet of runway ahead of us. We just rotated. We get a loss of direction control.
Pull power back and land.
Yeah. So basically, the gear's still down. We're gonna abort. If we're already usable, the gear should already be up anyways, and we're gonna go forward, gear up, fly up, identify, dead foot, dead engine, verify with the throttle feather.
Okay.
All right. And let's do a short field takeoff. I don't think we've done one of those yet.
All right. Let's here. I'll pull up where there's no ice.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. And 2700 RPM.
Okay.
27, we got everything good here. Brakes release. Airspeed's coming alive. It's 60. 71.
Runway in Henry County area, Unicom, citation 303 Charlie.
Already clear the obstacles, right?
Alright. In the order.
So clear the obstacles. We got a positive rate. Get those flaps up.
Flaps coming up. And out of usable. Gears coming up. And now you can go ahead and square this up. Bring this back to 25. And 25.
Gotta get that heat on.
And heater is on.
Oh, let's go to the southeast.
Alright. Southeast.
Automated weather observation. 1454 Zulu. Wind 070 at 04. Visibility 5. Mist. Sky condition overcast 8,000. Temperature -18 Celsius. Dew point -19 Celsius. Altimeter 3027. Remarks. Density altitude -3,500. Thunderstorm information not available. Porter County Municipal Airport, Valparaiso, Indiana. Automated weather observation 1454 Zulu. Wind 070 at.
Well, I don't know if the heater's going to be working. Why don't we just do the ILS right now? We'll land single engine, that way we get the single engine landing out of the way.
Okay.
And then, I smell it now.
Yeah, I smell it coming on. Smell it. I don't quite feel it yet.
Yeah, it'll take a while. Alright, well, we'll play it by ear if we could,
Do you want to do the single engine landing then, or?
Yeah, we might as well.
Okay.
It'll be fine. And then, got a 4-knot tailwind. Should be alright.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's do the ILS. There you go.
Alrighty. Fun little guy here.
And we'll fly heading probably present heading and descend at 3,000 feet.
Descending to 3,000. Present heading.
And I don't know if you like bugging it or whatever. I normally do, so don't forget. There we go, there's some heat. Alright.
And descending down to 3,000. Well, we're in our descent. I'm going to go ahead and go through this approach here. We have a 1097. We have it set up here and here as well. And then I'll identify them in just a second here. Our minimal is 970.
3,000 feet. Get that descent going.
Oh, yep, coming down.
We haven't lost any altitude yet. There you go. Get that trim in there, then you don't have to worry about it too much.
Yeah. Okay. And then down to 3,000 here. Down to 3,000. Then 970, which is 200 feet above. And if we go miss, we climb to 1,400, then climbing right, turn to 26 direct to steadily, LM and hold. And then go ahead here.
Fly heading a 090.
090 at 3,000.
Hey, give me a left turn to heading at 330.
330 at 2,100.
Turn left to 310, maintain 2,600 until established, cleared ILS G7.
Alright, turn heading at 310 and still established on the ILS, cleared ILS G7. Maintain 2,600 and still established. Turn to 10.
Yeah, that's strange. The number 2 hasn't come in yet. It shouldn't matter where that's at.
Turn a little bit. 8,000.
County traffic, Skyhawk 1449er Charlie, 3 miles to the north, entering the downwind for runway 9er, Porter County traffic.
I let them know I'm about a 7 nautical mile final.
I'll take it for you. I think
okay.
number 2 sounds better. Porter County traffic, Duchess 8 Sierra, Quebec's about 7 miles to the east on practice. ILS 27 will be a low approach only in Porter County.
Alright, forward. Now I'm gonna go ahead and identify. I got jet engine. What is this one? So I'm gonna go ahead and verify by pulling it back. Okay, I know it is this engine. I'm on approach, so I'm gonna go ahead and feather it. So do a simulated feather. And I'm going to bring this guy forward.
That should be part of your forward right there.
Yeah,
Don't miss that one.
Forward, and then I should have gone to identifying and verifying. Back on my altitude here, up airspeed here, and back on my heading. Let's back in. My slope's starting to come in. I'm the outer marker here now, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm within a degree of this as well, so I'm going to go ahead and bring in down my gear, 10 degrees of flat.
Porter County traffic, Skyhawk 1449er Charlie, on the downwind for runway 9er, Porter County traffic.
Start down as well. And what's your preference on flats? I usually don't put in flats until I've seen the runway.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Get the bigger airplanes, you're going to put in some type of approach flaps, and then you're going to stay with that unless you see the runway.
But it's fine in this airplane just to follow that. That's what I've done in the smaller airplanes, but I wasn't.
Chances are, if you're shooting an ILS, it's a long runway, you don't even need to worry about the flaps.
Okay.
The speed right now, we can worry about. We don't really need to carry all that power, we can take care of that engine.
Okay.
I'd come in about blue line plus 10, plus 15 or so.
Porter County traffic, Skyhawk 1449er Charlie.
Power starting to slow us down.
9er, Porter County traffic.
Porter County traffic 8 Sierra, Quebec's about a 4 mile final runway. T7 will break it off here in a little bit and depart to the south.
Stay on. Nope.
What's our decision at?
970.
Okay.
Porter County traffic, Skyhawk 1449er Charlie, on final for runway 9er. It'll be touch and go. Porter
Of course
County
you will, you.
At about 4. Come on. That's oh. There we go.
Okay, let's go mist.
Okay, going mist, so
We're going to do a left
forward.
turn, left climbing turn.
Left climbing turn.
About heading us south. Sierra, Quebec's breaking off the approach to T7 south departure. That was good. The only thing was the throttle. You know, if just put everything forward, and then if you come in too fast, then just pull back later.
Right.
But you don't want to get slow. You're better off just coming in fast.
I was coming in a little fast, and then when I went forward, I didn't do the forward on that.
Right.
That was probably a bigger deal than the coming in
and it
fast.
makes it a lot easier to identify which engine is dead when you put all the power in.
Right.
Oh.
Okay, forward, both these forward. Okay, I've got, put this down. I've got a dead foot, dead engine. So I'm gonna go ahead and figure out which one it is. Here,
How are you gonna figure out what it is? You know which one it is. You just said the left one's your dead foot, right?
Yes.
So that's the
So
dead
I'm gonna
engine.
go ahead and verify that's the dead engine. I pull him back the throttle. Now I'm gonna go ahead and gain directional control, try to get the altitude here. Now I'm gonna go ahead and troubleshoot. I repeat, fuel here. Fuel, or that is off, so I want to.
So normally on the check ride, he's gonna say, yeah, obviously that's what it is, but go ahead and feather. But anyways,
Okay.
we're not gonna do that. We're gonna take it easy on the engine.
Alright, so get this, you want me to get it to stop windmilling or no?
No.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and start it back up.
Yeah, just leave it right here. Let it warm up a little bit. Once it kicks back in.
Okay.
There we go. Okay. Hey, you said we're gonna figure out which engine's dead. You literally just did it
Right.
in the last sentence. Forward, identify dead
Then
foot.
verify.
You said left foot's dead foot, left foot's dead engine, and you know it's the left engine now.
Right.
And
I meant to say that I gotta figure out what's wrong with it.
Oh,
after
okay.
That.
I was
But I
like-
gotta identify it,
Okay.
verify it, and I was like, and now we gotta figure out which engine.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
meant, what's the problem?
Okay.
Troubleshoot the left engine.
All right,
But it
that makes a
came out
lot
the
more
wrong-
sense.
It came out the wrong thing.
All right, well that's good.
We're
then.
gonna troubleshoot this left engine is what I meant to say, but
Okay.
we identified it, verified it, now we're gonna troubleshoot it and get it back up and going.
Very good. All right. Let's see if that heater works.
Yeah, go ahead and turn this baby on.
Border County traffic, Skyhawk 144.
Yeah, that was good.
Charlie.
I wanted to do it. You can take your hood off. I just wanted to do it with the hood on to see if you could. It's really easy. Just if you just stop the turn with whatever rudder you need, and
Right.
you did it perfect. All right. Why don't we try doing one of those accelerated stalls?
You want to demo it first, or you want me just to kind of go for it, or do we want to be a little higher for that?
We got to be above 3,000 feet AGL, which we are just about at it exactly. So, well, yeah, let me try one. I haven't done one of these. So bring it back to the east, up to 4,000.
And we want to be at about, we said 82, 80, something like that. Right?
Yeah.
82, I think
Why don't
it
we
was.
shoot for like 80?
Okay.
And that way, because it says no more than 80.
Is the 1.2 of stall.
Yeah. So we'll do gum check. You got all that stuff on. Make sure your props forward.
Right.
Switches are on.
Yes, undercarriage, make sure props, switch it.
And I'm guaranteeing it's going to be in a clean configuration.
Do we want to the heat off now? I already blew it. I'm
yeah.
going to shut it off
That's
just in
fine.
case. We might have already
I've already done it.
We're below. It was just on too. Smell it?
Yeah.
Oh. Alright, so we're keeping, slowing it down. You're just gonna pick a heading, altitude, and then we're gonna roll into that thing, eh? At a
45 degree bang.
45 degree bang.
So it looks like about 13 inches got me there. I want to see what holds it. Are you feeling a buffet there? Yeah, just hit that airspeed and probably about 15 inches to hold it.
Okay.
Already feel kind of a buffet, huh?
I do.
Alright, so go 45. And then just hold it.
Alright, for the stall. And then pull forward. Cover. 4,000 to the...
Is that it? That's what we do, huh?
That's what I would think it would be.
What it says on the PTS. Piece of
Yeah.
cake.
Okay.
Alright, your airplane.
Clearing churn, clear on the left, clear on the right here. Let me get back around to 4,000 and to our east heading. And bring you guys forward. Back up there. Slow down here. Yeah, and then it says to return to altitude and heading started out at.
It's specified by the examiner.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's gonna be...
So whatever he tells me to do.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to work your way back over there.
Okay. And 15 holding it for us.
Porter County traffic.
Bring it.
Skyhawk 144.
Yeah, keep it go back to 15, but hold that altitude so you're coming down.
Yep. Porter County traffic.
That holds us about there. Right there, and then just pull it into the 45, right?
45, and then give it a little tug back and hold it there.
There we go, and then recover.
Right rudder on that.
Alright.
Yeah, that was good.
Alright, going to 20. And recover. Nose down, pitch forward.
And you
Blue
don't even
line.
have to get that aggressive with the pitch. You just hold it there. I don't know how he is with it.
Alright,
Some examiners don't like that.
okay.
But
Alright, go ahead and set it up now for the power off, or power off stall.
okay.
So, we'll just bring it to 15. Use that at 15. We're within the flap range. Go ahead and bring our gears down. So we have gas. Pretty soon we got undercarriage. Our mixture's full. Top's full. Full forward. And we're going to go ahead and bring in flaps. 20 degrees flaps. There. Okay. And now
We're gonna do it with full flaps when we do the maneuver.
Okay. Full. Full on the.
Yeah, that's good. All the way to idle.
All right. Down. Cover. The positive rate of airspeed, or airspeed's coming up. Bring some flaps off.
Skyhawk 1449er Charlie.
Or the blue.
On downwind runway 9er. Porter County traffic.
And we're getting a positive rate of climb, so gear can come up.
Yeah, and I normally go flaps to 10. Positive rate of climb, establish that VY climb. Here comes up at the positive rate, and then rest of the flaps up. So you just go right to 10 degrees, pitch for VY, make sure you hold that VY. I don't know, what is it, 105?
105.
Okay, perfect. So you got that, and then I would just wait on those flaps a little bit, but that was good. Remember, it's power off stall. Your power comes out to
Yeah,
idle.
all the way out.
All right, let's do a left turn to the east.
All right, left turn to the east.
And you want to start getting the heater going?
Yep.
We'll do an ILS, and then another ILS. This time we're going to fail your engine past the outer marker. Because he's going to do it one of two ways, after the outer marker or before. And then on that, it's up to you whether you feather. If you're pretty close to the runway, better off just going forward, bringing power off as you need it, and then just land in it.
Okay.
But
after the outer marker, that would probably be the better way to go.
yeah,
Do you think?
Yeah, I don't. It's a judgment call. I would probably feather it. I have most of the Chinese students just put in the power and fly it down, but I think you're capable of feathering it okay while you're flying the approach.
Yeah.
All right, just got it back on.
Oh, my favorite hoodie. Good.
Porter County traffic, Skyhawk 1449er Charlie on left base for runway 9er.
And do a full stop soon.
Yeah, really. Okay.
I'd like to make this full full stop here, so we get the single engine landing out here, not at Griffith, but right. We'll go ahead and down to 2,600.
All the way down to 2,600. We've got the Sudley in there with the Yes. Then for mist, climb to 1400, then climbing right turn to 26. 100 direct Sedley, OM and hold. Let's see, minimal is 970 with put us 200 feet above the runway. And I'm not descending fast enough. Okay, go ahead and check these guys here.
If you're not getting that tone, remember you got to pull out on this.
Right. Okay, that one checked too.
And then the other thing is, since it is required, we probably should identify that outer marker, the Sedley. We put it in there. Remember, it is required, so we'll make.
Okay, let me look at it. I haven't looked at that one. Yep, that's good.
Yep. All right, let's turn left to 310, maintain 2,600 until established, cleared ILS 27.
Heading up 310, maintain 2,600 until established, cleared ILS 27. And we're coming in on it already.
Porter County traffic, Skyhawk 1449er Charlie, on base for runway 9.
Full stop.
Here. Alright, so now that I'm and once this is about a notch before coming in, I'm going to go ahead and bring my gear down. Should be, as long as I'm below 140, I'm right about 140 right now. There's fine there for now.
Porter County traffic, Skyhawk 1449er
checking our
Charlie,
gas, undercarriage, mixture, top,
County traffic.
and flaps as required.
Porter County traffic, Duchess 80, Quebec's about 6 miles to the east on a practice ILS 27, low approach, Porter County. Just enough time to thaw out a little bit.
Yeah, if I get much lower, do you want me to keep the heater off?
When you put the gear down, it'll be good.
Alright, when gear comes down, the gear will come on.
You can make it part of your dumps check on your switches.
Starting to come in here. I'm going to slow it down just a little bit more just to make sure I'm within my, under 140. Okay, so about 1 right there. I'm going to go ahead and gas, undercarriage, mixture, and bring the props forward, and the switches.
When you do gas, it's also fuel selectors. You want to make sure the fuel's
both of them. Kind of touch them down there.
Alright, buddy, what are you doing?
And we're...
Porter County traffic.
I'm going to leave flaps off until
We're
I see the runway.
Staying in the pattern. Porter County traffic.
Of course they are. Porter County traffic 8, circle back's about a 4 mile final 27.
Alright, I've got, see here. Left foot.
First
and
indication,
right foot, right
first
rudder.
indication all the time. Forward, forward, forward.
Forward, forward, forward.
There you go. Now you can identify it a little better, right?
Okay, yeah. Right foot, dead engine, dead foot. So it's our right. I'm gonna go ahead and verify it. And I'm gonna go ahead and,
You're gonna do what? You're gonna feather?
Yep.
Okay.
Feather it. That makes it quite a bit easier for me here.
Yep.
Get back on my thing, and I'm gonna go ahead and bring power back. I don't need all that extra power still. A little bit high on my approach. How are we looking outside there?
Doing good.
Continue.
Keep it coming in.
I'm continuing my approach. I'm gonna go ahead and bring power back more. Going quite a bit faster.
Yeah, it's not gonna work out. All right, let's go mist.
Okay, going mist. And turn it out to the south.
Yep.
Alright, once I get a positive rate of climb here, I'm going to go ahead and flaps up and gear up.
Good. Guys, remember, if you go forward, 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 it makes it so much easier. You figure out what's going on, and then you did just lose half your power.
Right.
So you're gonna need more power to send that glide slope without getting too slow. And that way you end up faster than slower, which is always better.
Right. And then I can always get rid of that.
Exactly, yeah.
Like I did on that final when I was coming in, I was just a hair high. I just brought the power, both the powers all the way back.
Right.
So, and it worked out just fine.
All right, let's get that heater going again, huh?
Yeah.
All right, we'll go to 4,500 and we can turn to the west.
Alright, climb in. You want me to turn to the west now, or
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
And turn to the west, climb into 4,500.
You can take your hood off. That was good, man.
Alright.
Cool. That approach was awesome. You did a great job.
I felt better
Get
with it.
configured with it, flying the approach while you're doing all that other stuff. That was great. Feel comfortable doing all this stuff on a check ride?
It's getting a lot better, I think. Today I'm starting to understand it more and getting that approach down with all of this.
Yeah, that approach was much better. It was a good job.
That simulator helped with that, I think.
Good, yeah. So we'll do a couple Vmc demos after we get warmed up a little bit, and then we'll shut down the engine. Go really fast through the feathering and the troubleshooting, the feathering, and then the restart, and then the securing and all that good stuff.
Okay,
and then we'll come back.
Put that list. I'll walk it through before I do it.
Okay.
1,500. Okay, for the gear.
I'll take the airplane while you do that.
Okay, you got the airplane, and I would go ahead and grab this little guy here and open this door. And I'd be taking this just like this.
Yep. And there's
turning
actually a
it.
checklist right there that you can use.
Landing gear, motor, circuit breaker off.
Okay.
The circuit breaker off. Where would I shut that off?
Landing
at?
gear, motor, circuit breaker. That's right here somewhere. Right here, the motor one.
Okay, so I just
the left one
pull
out of
it out.
those. Okay, just pop that out.
Pop that out, and then I'm going to go ahead and gear position switch down.
So that's the gear handle.
Yep. So push that to the down position, and then maximum airspeed at 100. So we wouldn't want to do this below.
No
above
more,
100.
Above 100, right.
Right. And then go ahead and turn this counterclockwise. So just like that.
Yep.
Boom. So it's lined right up there.
And the gear will come right down, and then when you're done with it, you go back to you lock it back in once you get 3 green.
Once I get 3 green, then I lock it back in.
Right.
Okay.
I did a terrible job of flying. I didn't do anything.
Okay.
So your airplane.
Alright, my airplane, I'm going to go ahead and read through this real quick. Engine inoperative. Engine failure after liftoff. Securing inoperative engine. Okay, so the engine is going to go dead, and we're going to go ahead and mixture idle cut, fuel selector off, auxiliary fuel pump off, magneto switch off, cowl flaps closed, which they're already closed. Airspeed established at 85, so the blue line, and then electrical load monitor, 100 max on good alternator. Save good engine. Yep, So basically that.
Yeah, and that's right after the feather. We go through the securing and then take care of the good one.
Right. Yep. As soon as we identify, verify, well, we'll forward, then we'll identify, verify, and then feather, and then after we...
Well, at cruise, remember we could troubleshoot, right?
Yes, troubleshoot. I gotta remember
so right
that.
before the feather...
Before I feather, I'm gonna
you know
troubleshoot. They troubleshoot, and then I'll just move right to feather, and then we're gonna go ahead and secure. And when we secure, we're gonna go ahead and bring mixture all the way back. We're gonna bring fuel selector off, auxiliary fuel pump off, magneto switches off, and then valve flaps closed, and then obviously we're established on our blue line.
Right.
35.
Camera 13.
That heater kick on yet? I'm not feeling nothing yet.
The loads were really low. I turned it off, turned it back on, and then now they're up high, so I think it might be running now.
It's a little warm for a second.
Did you want to do any other maneuvers?
I should do another steep turn again before we head back sometime.
Okay.
Just, I know yesterday I did alright with them, but I want to make sure that I get that visual down a little bit better since I've only done twice ever in here.
Alright. Well, yeah, why don't we do that now, because we won't have to kick off the heater for that one.
Alright. Go ahead and do a clear and turn real quick here to the south. And back over here to the west. Alright, on the west heading, get up here, 4,500. I'm going to go ahead and roll into one to the left, and then I'll roll into one to the right. How's that sound? Alright.
And it's supposed to be an outside maneuver, but it'll do you some help if you look at that attitude indicator. Keep that little dot right on the horizon in this one, and it'll keep it right level for you.
Okay. Alright, coming in on my west heading. Roll out. Come on. Right, better pedal there. Wow, the sight picture from this side is so much different than that other one. Unreal. Yeah, that does help with just glance every once in a while there.
Yeah, when you come in to look at the altitude and whatever, take a look at that attitude indicator.
One. Second. Man, I'm losing directional control completely.
Whoa, come on, man. You gotta get that
I
power
gotta get
out
the
as
power
soon as
back.
that happens. So power back in, you want to go back right to blue line.
Yep.
Power in, power in.
I got that blue line. Do it again.
Now hold it at blue line here for a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, I was
keep
slow.
that power.
I was slow on
keep
it.
that power full.
Right. Just hold it at blue line for a while,
Yeah,
or do you want to go ahead and do
just
it?
practice it for a sec.
Okay.
Get that leg nice and tired.
Yeah.
I remember that power is
Yeah, I gotta go click on
one of
that. That
the
was way
most
slow.
important things. All right, let's go ahead and do it.
All right, going ahead.
Hold that heading. That bank in there.
Okay. Blue line and power back in once I.
Yep, and pitch
down.
back
All
for
right.
blue line.
Back for blue line. Let me do it again.
Yeah.
All right.
Make sure you keep that bank in there, because that's what lost our heading on that.
All right. Up in, up. Raising the dead engine. Starting to lose the heading. I felt it. Just aim for blue line. Power full back in.
Power
and-
out, power in, all right.
Yep.
Bring it back. Make sure you go all the way back with it.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do it one again. Back. Raising that dead engine. Damn, my leg. All right, lose control.
Don't add that
whoa,
power.
whoa.
Come on, man. Don't add that power back in until
Till
we're
you get
above
the
red
blue
line.
line.
That's you could do it after red line. Just do not be below red line as you put that power back in. Power comes out, lower the nose. You get some airspeed, power goes back in, and we pitch
Get the
back for
red
blue
line and then back up.
there you go. Push that rudder. Push that rudder. Well, that pipeline.
Yeah.
Do one.
All right.
You gotta get that that power out, okay?
Okay.
He wants to make sure you can definitely recover from one of these things, and that's the same thing on a star recovery. We gotta get that power in. On this one, we gotta get that power out. So you're standing on that rudder. I'm almost full rudder. Almost full rudder. There's the horn. Power comes out. We lower the nose. Keep the nose straight. We get it above red line. Add the power, add the rudder, add the bank. And we're back to blue line. Okay? One more?
Okay. All right. Okay, I got the airplane.
You're fine.
All right. Forward, 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 and to identify it's dead foot, dead engine, our right engine out. I'm going to go ahead and verify that now. So verifying it, verified it, and now we're going to go ahead and check it, troubleshoot real quick. All right, we've troubleshot, and we're going to go ahead and feather in the engine.
So take it a little easier on that rudder. Take a little rudder out of there. We should be raising the dead, right?
Yeah.
There you go. Now put that rudder back in. Cool. Okay, after we feather.
And we're going to go ahead and secure it.
Okay,
So
we secured it.
All right.
And let's go ahead and get it restarted.
All right. And we'll go ahead and move the mixture forward. Bring it to about a quarter. And
Airspeed, right? Above
airspeed's
100.
above 100. And go ahead and bring this in.
And as soon as it starts turning, we're going to bring that back to about half.
Okay.
I don't think it's going to work. Bump the right starter. There you go.
All right, now bring it back to,
Don't bring it all the way back. Right there. There it goes. Sometimes it shakes
so
like
about
that.
15, 14.
Yeah. I think it's like 15, 20. And then let's bring back this power on the left side. Take care of that a little bit.
All right.
Let it warm up. Okay. Let's do a left turn to the west.
Left turn to the west.
Okay. Do that Vmc DEMO whenever you're ready.
All right. Go ahead and bring that power back a little bit. Start slowing it down. Forward. And drop forward.
Skyhawk 2 Echo Fox is 10 miles to the southeast inbound for landing 27.
So we're at blue line right now.
Yeah, right before you get the blue line, go ahead and get that power in. That way you don't have to worry about changing your pitch.
Okay, full power. And holding our heading. Jumping on this guy here.
Power back.
Power back. Alright, I've got 5 full power.
And pitch.
And pitch, I went to the blue line. Okay. Go ahead and do another one here.
Do it real slow. You're kind of climbing way too fast. Just get established on that blue line and then go real slow into it. And
Okay.
it's much easier that way.
Nice slow into
Real
it.
slow. Slower, slower, slower.
Right.
Hell yeah.
A little bit of back there. My ears I'm alive now.
Awesome. You got it, man. Perfect. And then when you're on that recovery, once you get back to blue line, it's full power, okay?
Yep.
All right, cool.
Alright. 20 back to 5.
Good job. All right, let's take a turn to the north.
Frankfurt traffic, Skyhawk 2 Echo Fox is 5 miles.
And we're doing that emergency, or that.
We are, yeah.
45 for downwind for 27, Frankfurt.
That is forward, forward, and
Back, forward,
and then
and gear, yeah.
gear down. Pitch for 140.
River traffic 8 Sierra, Quebec, 2 to the south, inbound midfield crosswind 8 Griffith. Okay, power to idle.
Alrighty. Power to idle.
Drop sword.
Forward.
Gear
and
down.
Gear down.
And pitch down for about 15 degrees and your ears are gonna pop like crazy. Push down more, maybe 20 degrees.
Wow.
Go ahead and kind of end up for a midfield crosswind there.
Okay.
Okay, a little more pitch, about 20 degrees pitch will give you about 140.
20 degrees, I'm at 20 now.
And then as you pull out of this, make sure you add that power back in.
Okay.
Yeah, we're still not at 140. Maybe the airspeed indicator's broken.
It's climbing still.
And we'll recover at 1,500 feet.
Okay. Wait, yeah. Still,
And you start that recovery.
okay.
Add the power.
Coming in on power.
Beautiful. And we're on midfield downwind.
So, our gas and fuel pumps are on. Undercarriage is already down. Our mixture is forward. Once they turn downwind, I'll go ahead and put our props in forward as well.
And when you do a single engine pattern, higher is better than lower and faster is better than slower, okay?
Okay. So right, forward, forward, forward. Identify, verify. So I'm going to verify. I'm going to go ahead and feather this.
And there's your simulated feather.
Okay.
And notice I killed your right engine, that way we are turning into the good engine, which is
Turning into
ideal.
the good end. Able to hold my right now. I'm going to go ahead and turn base. Take this 158, circle back, turn it base, play 8, Griffith.
And on these, no flaps or 10 degrees of flaps. I don't suggest going any more than that.
Okay. I'll probably just go ahead and do no flaps.
I like that.
I'm going to go ahead and start slowing down though, because we have runway and one less thing to get messed up. We're clear on the right. And Griffith traffic, this is 158 Sierra, Quebec, turn and final, runway 8, Griffith.
Beautiful, man. And remember, as you bring that left one back further than the right one, you're going to get a change of rudder. So just keep the nose straight and you'll be fine. Yeah, you leave that one up. you're
Oh,
only
keep that one
you're
feathered.
only
Oh,
using
yeah,
the
yeah,
left
yeah,
one.
because it is going to change it.
Right. We got 3 green.
Green to green. Yes, under here.
You get to this point, just keep the nose straight. Beautiful, man. Good job.
Gonna let it roll out here. Good. There's ice patches on the runway. I don't like it. The brakes.
That single engine landing was beautiful. When in doubt, just keep the power in. If you don't want to go around single engine, that's always the goal, but you also don't want to land. You don't want to VMC roll it, and you also don't want to land in the trees, so.
Right, right. Yeah.
But what you do that on the check ride, that'd be ideal. And you feathered it. You didn't have to feather it, but you did, so. And you did it right, so that's good.
Pony traffic track 172 Hotel Golf is on 8 mile final for runway 9 and down on our nav. Pony.
I'll park it right up in here again.
Sure.
Sounds good. All right, and our shutdown. Parking brake set, auxiliary fuel pumps off. Electrical equipment off. Electrical equipment at Avionics master off. Propeller high RPMs. Throttle extra cut. Mags off. Mags off. Control.